Hello everybody, my name is Sean, back with another video today. This was supposed to be done a little bit earlier, but my live stream kind of led on for like 3 hours last night, so I ended up sleeping in. Today is the video. This video is for the cards that I wanted to show off. These are gonna be like I do this like because these are cards I got from like my local game shop and stuff that I want to add to my growing collection. And not only that, but some of these cards might go in my deck. So first we got this Vampire Necromus. Play the top card from your library revealed. As long as the top card of your library is black, Vampire Necturnus and other vampire creatures you control get +2/+1. That's a 3/3. I mean, it's 4 mana total to get out on the field. I got this from my local game shop, Ready Up. Shout out to them. So yeah. So that's the first one. I'm going to put that off to the side here. And this one, these actually have a few packs I've opened. My friend bought me some, and a couple of other cards I've recently gotten. Actually, I got all these cards at the same time, but I hit the camera. So these packs contain like cards from Brother War and the newest pack, Aftermath. Where's the one? But there's a card in here. Here it is. Here's a card that I also got from Ready Up. Zagras, Thief of Heartbeats. It is a legendary creature, Vampire Rogue. It's really easy to get out in the field. This spell costs 1 less to each. Hold on. Sorry. I'm also just waking up. Let me restart. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party, which I believe is meaning of for like each creature that I have on my field in particularly. Each one there takes away 1 mana that costs to cast it. This has flying, death touch, and haste. This is the only card I believe I own that has all 3, because you can't block a flying creature without reach or another flying creature. And if you block a death touch creature, you're basically dead already, and you need haste attack right away. Other creatures you control have death touch. So once this hits the field, all my creatures contain death touch. When a creature you control deals combat damage to a planeswalker, destroy that planeswalker. Ha! Buddy of mine runs planeswalker. So I'm just going to put that. I got this also from Ready Up. So again, shout out to them. So now we're getting into the packs that I opened. 1 pack of Brothers War and then 1 pack of Aftermath. My buddy has bought for me. So shout out to Scott. This one's from Brothers War. Recommission. Return target artifact or creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If a creature enters the battlefield, this way it enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it. That's a good card. I don't run white. I'm going to put these off over here. Airlift Kaplan. Flying, and when Airlift enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. You may put a plains card or a creature card with mana value 3 or less among cards milled this way into your hand. If you don't put a 1/1 counter on Airlift. Again, I don't run white. This is an artifact creature. Swift Gear Drake. Kind of looks like Laserbeak from Transformers. See, when I got I was hoping to get some Transformers out of said packs. I just found out one of my other recent gaming shops, my local game shop, one of my other local game shops sells the unsealed booster boxes. So I'm slowly getting into that so I can open up all those on this channel. This is another Brothers War. Swift Gear Drake, flying in haste. Ooh, I can run this. When Swift Gear Drake enters the battlefield, put up to one target card from your graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. I'm going to put this off to the side for playables. This is actually also a playable, but this is a really cool card. These right here are stuff I can't play because I don't have a white deck. And then that's just that. All right. Asnon Intervention. Until the ends of turn, target creature gets +2/+0 and gains. When this creature dies or is put into exile from the battlefield, return it to its owner's hand. I don't know about this card. I don't know about that card. It's really easy to play. Giant Growth. I want to get a green deck going, so it's a good thing I'm reading these. This is another Brothers War. Target creature gets +3/+3 until the end of the turn. I'll put that over there in the playable cards because, again, I want to get a green deck going. Mishra Juggernaut. Artifact creature, Juggernaut. These are colorless, so this is playable. Has trample. Attacks each combat if able, and then unearth for additional 5 colorless and 1 red. I'm not playing that. That seems like a lot of work. Third Path Servant. It is a creature human wizard. This is also from Brothers War. An extra 7 colorless to draw 2 cards. No, that is an unusable card. The attack and toughness is a 2/3, and it's not even worth the extra 7. And it's only 3 mana in general to get it out on the field. Aggro, I can't pronounce that. Sprint can't be blocked by artifact creatures, and then it's an additional 7 to put 2 1/1 counters on this said creature, and it's a 2/2. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna play that. I can't play that. Go for the throat. Destroy target non-artifact creature. So as long as it's not an artifact creature, you can destroy said creature. So if I played this, if my opponent played this and it came back around to another friend and then me, and I play this instant, and since he's not an artifact creature, he's automatically destroyed due to this instant, which is I'm grateful. It is a 1 swamp, 1 colorless to play this creature, this card. It is an instant. It is, and if you're looking for this, you can get this in the Brother War. So yes. So I'm gonna put that in the playable pile. Urza Power Stone Prodigy. This is a legendary creature. Vigilance, an extra mana to draw a card and discard a card. No. Actually, what did I get that out of? That is a Brothers War. I feel like the Brothers War is going to be more of a whole process of drawing cards than discarding cards. But again, I still want to go through that whole process just to have a Transformers card, and that's all I want. I don't even care if I get any actual good cards. I just want a Transformers card. That's all I care about out of this box is the Transformers card. Artifact creature, construct. Name of the card: Combat Thresher. It's a 7 colorless card. Double strike. When Combat Thresher enters the battlefield, draw a card. I could. I don't want to. That's a playable card. I can use that. If I put that in my deck now, I can. If I put this in my deck now, I can use said card, but I don't think I can ever make another deck to ever come close to drawing that a shit ton of mana. The only reason I'm able to like draw so much mana in a short amount of time is because I went with a pre-con deck. The way I started out is I bought 2 pre-con decks, played them both for a good while. Then I decided on which one I'm going to play more, and then I went and edited the deck from there. I pull stuff out, put new stuff in from starting from there. Argrowth, Sanctum of Nature. I'm not even going to read this card. There's way too much, and I can't play it anyways. But I feel like I should read it. Argrowth Sanctum of Nature enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a legendary green creature. When tapped, add 1 nature mana. Then it costs an extra 2 colorless and 2 nature mana tapped. Create a 2/2 green bear token. Bear creature token, then mill 3 cards. Activate only as a sorcery. Hey, yo, another Swiftfoot Boots. I actually have a Swiftfoot Boots that I had at first. So if you don't know what this card does, it is a 2 colorless mana artifact equipment. Equipped creature has hexproof, which you can't it's hex from anything. It can't be destroyed, and it has haste. So if I was to play this, let's say this creature doesn't have haste. Okay, or no, let's look at something else. Say this doesn't have haste, and then I play this. It's a 2 to summon it, and then a total of 3 to equip it at the same time. It gives it haste, and it can't be destroyed by Death Touch at all. Stuff like that. That's a good card. That's going in the playable pile. Sorry, I'm using my camera view. No, don't do that to me. Don't do it to me. There you go. Stay. To sort all of this out at the same time, I'm using my camera view. Solid partition. Exile target non-land permanent for as long as that card remains exiled. Its owner may play it. A spell cast by an opponent this way costs 2 more to. Ooh. Oh, I don't have a white deck. Why? I got so excited for that card just now. Oh, that's not playable. A token. Power Stone. So I'm still pulling stuff from Brothers War. This is all Brothers War that I've pulled, by the way. Soul Guide Lantern. When Soul Guide Lantern enters the battlefield, exile target card from a graveyard. Tap it, sacrifice. If I could sacrifice, I don't know how to fucking explain that. I can tap this to sacrifice Soul Guide Lantern, exile each opponent's graveyard, and pay an extra mana, which will give it a total of 2 to do this. Tap and then sacrifice Soul Guide Lantern to draw a card, which is really stupid. I don't understand. I mean, this is a playable card, but this is more of an in-between card. I can't. I'm going to go ahead and say it's a playable card. So I believe... Okay, so now I'm at... These are all Aftermath cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these out and continue. These are dividers. So Scoured Barrens. If you've went through like Aftermath cards, then I'm pretty, or the March of the Machine cards, I'm pretty sure you know what these are. Scoured Barrens enters the battlefield. Tap. When Scoured Barrens enter the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Again, I can play this card, but I can't play this card. Why? I can play it because I have Swamp in my deck, but I can't play it because I don't have white. Yeah. Maybe I can edit my deck later to get to a point where I can throw in some white. So Disciples of the Inferno. Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell... Sorry, my hand is shaking. Non-creature spell. This creature gets +1/+1 until the end of the turn, and then it does flip over. But there's more description. If non-creature source you control would deal damage to a creature, battle or opponent, it deals that much damage +2 instead. So it is a 4/4. This does have the other side. Invasion of Regaroth. Not gonna read it. Well, I might as well read it. No, I'm not gonna read it. I can't say that it is or it isn't a playable card, so I'm going to put in a non-playable card pile. We got Eyes of the Gitaxis. Hey, this guy. Valduk, Keeper of the Flame. Union of the Third Path. It's an instant. Oh, I guess this is these are other cards too. So I mean, I do have more shit. The Brothers War. So unfortunately, this is not a playable card. But if you're looking to gain life and draw cards at the same time, Union of the Third Path. 1 white and 2 colorless. It's an instant card. Draw a card, then you gain life equal to the number of cards in your hand. Oh boy. I now might have to play white in my deck. Deadly Repulsive. Deadly Repulsive deals 3 damage to target tapped creature, and you gain 2 life. Okay. Disfigured. The target creature gets -2/-2 until the end of turn. Energy Reflector. Artifact is 2 colorless. When Energy Reflector enters the battlefield, draw a card. Then I can pay an extra 2 to add 1 mana of any color. Ooh. Ayo. Disenchant. It is 1 colorless and 1 white to destroy target artifact or enchantment. Dude, I'm actually pulling some good cards to play as white. Septane, Cliff Stomper. Excuse me. Is a Minotaur barbarian creature. As long as it's your turn and you control 4 or more mountains, Sarbane Cliff Stomper gets +X+0, where X is the number of mountains you control. Oh, yes. So, see, this is going off to the side, like right here, because I'm playing. As a matter of fact, no, I'll put him in this because this right here, this was going to go in my deck anyway. This is also going in my deck. Fog of War. You gain 1 life for each creature on the battlefield. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn by creatures with power 3 or less. That's a playable card. Obliterating Bolt. Obliterating Bolt deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile it instead. That's might go in my deck. This has 2 sides. Herbology Instructor. Tree folk. Treebeard, where are you? When Herbology Instructor enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Then it's an extra 6. I don't know what that small symbol, what the circle in it and then line goes through mean. Oh, okay. It says right there. That circle with the line through it says can be paid with either swamp mana or 2 life. Obviously. Transform Herbology Instructor, activate only as a sorcery. So the other side, what does it look like? Oh shit. Milady Invoker. When this creature transforms into Milady Invoker, target creature an opponent controls gets -0, -X until the end of the turn, where X is Milady Invoker's power. Shoo. Hitegzu, and I can't pronounce. I'm sorry. I'm not going to read that because that is a lot of text and it hurts to squint my eyes, so I'll just hold it here for a good minute. Does have flying, though, so that is good. Phyrexian Sensor. It's a wizard. Each player can't cast more than 1 non-Phyrexian spell each turn. Non-Phyrexian spell, Phyrexian creatures enter the battlefield tapped. I'm not playing that because I don't have any of those kind of creatures and shit. Marshal of Zahareth. I can't pronounce. Sorry. If I am bothering people that way, I'm sorry. Other knights you control get +1/+1. It is a total of 2 white mana and 2 blue mana to activate this to summon this card and activate the ability to tap another target creature. I don't have such stuff to play that. Furtive Analysis. Vigilance. It is 2 colorless and 1 blue. Sorry, my arm is like really shaking, and I don't know why. To summon it, and then it's an extra 2 colorless, then tap, draw a card, then discard. No, get out of here. No one wants that. We don't want to discard cards. We want to keep our cards. Another night. Oh my god. Thrashing Front Line. Trample. When Thrashing Front Line attacks a battle, it gets +1/+1 to the end of the turn. That's going down there. Failed conversation. Enchanted creature gets -4/-4. When enchanted creature dies, surveil 2. Damn it. Sorry, I got excited. War Trained Slasher. I don't know if I have this one. It has Menace, and then whenever War Trained Slasher attacks a battle, double its power till the end of the turn. Hell yes. That means this would become instead of a 4/3, that would automatically become an 8/6. Pyrexen Revoker. As Pyrexen Revoker enters the battlefield, choose a non-land card name. Oh, I'm not going through all that crap. That's a lot of reading. Just going to hold it. And then we got another Combat Thresher. Target non-player permanent's owner puts it on the top or bottom of their library. Scare 2. Blitz Automation. I'm sorry, it just has haste. That's playable to me. Grits Karis. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. Okay. Talon's Tinkering. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target artifact, creature, or land you control. Untap that permanent. If it isn't a creature, it becomes a 0/0 creature. In addition to its other types. Okay. So all of that came from 2 booster packs my friend bought me. My friend Scott, thank you. Shout out to Scott. 1 booster pack that these are draft packs, my bad. 1 draft pack that I bought, and then cards that I got from my local game shop at Ready Up. Shout out to Ready Up. You guys should totally check them out and see them if you're here in town. So yeah, so I think I got a good pools. It's totally worth it out of the stuff that I got. The two different types of draft packs I pulled all this from are Brothers War and March of the Machines. Again, completely worth it. I hope y'all liked the video. Go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and check me out on twitch.tv /UndeadDragneil for more content. Go ahead and follow me over there. And goodbye.